season finale of Tier 2 PLR. I am accompanied by, as always accompanied by the DNF King himself, Pierre G.
Yep.
Jackson. Shut up.
Welcome, welcome. But that's just rude. Get on with the stream.
Huh. Hard to when you're talking. But as we come into this, we're missing some drivers, notably Owen and Coconuts, so that makes Jack DNF the Tier 2 champion. So that's pretty big. But there's still the constructors to be decided in this race, so we will get to that. Red Bull is in the lead by a considerable amount. Delete that. And we will find out who's the constructor champion this race.
Yep, let's go. Will you be expecting any rain on there, considering in Tier 1 we had some rain during qualifying?
The rain I couldn't care about.
No.
But it's Q1, so, I mean, there could be rain later in the qualifying session, and very well the race, so if anybody would want to tell us if there's rain in the race, be welcome to do so. Just let us know in the chat.
And it looks like Jack has been beaten by his teammate for once in his little race he normally has.
So, MX gets out first. Dry race. So it looks like it's gonna be a dry session all the way through.
It's quite typical for Austria though, you don't normally get rain around here.
Yeah, but it does rain often. I mean, I've seen it rain plenty of times. So I'd say it's about like a good 30% chance of raining.
Yeah, but you play this game every single day for that long, you probably memorise every single thing or every single track run.
I've only been playing the game for not even a year, so still have a lot to know about how that works.
A year is like 1% of your life. That's quite a long time.
So you're saying that you're gonna live 100 years?
That you don't live 100 years. It's more than 1%. You're proving my point. But anyway,
at this rate, you're not gonna survive 50%.
Shut up. I'm gonna call him MX, but MX is going through the first sector now, took turn 1 relatively nicely, taking that inside curve. But as we know, a good lap time around here is in the 2s, and an okay lap times in the 3s and low 4s. So we're expecting lap times around those numbers. Maybe not on Q1, but into Q3 we'll be expecting those times.
Not really so sure about a 2.
I mean, my lap time was a 2.9. Tier 1.
But yeah, just stop talking. Your lap time doesn't matter.
Wow. Did it insult me then?
Well, neither did your pit lane retirement. So he's coming around the final corner, and he sets a 4.1 in Q1. Getting mixed up, and the Mercedes comes across the line, and he sets a 6.4. He's going to want to improve. Jack DNF sets an invalidated lap. So he's going to need to, Tilma sets a 4.9. Who's next across the line? That looks like 6 mag.
Yeah. If I think of that time from him.
It'll be a 4.3.
Yeah. His teammate come on the last corner as well, spec drive.
I'm mixed up. No. Okay, so he sets a 4.4, close behind. We have Shane in here. It's our turn. Getting closer and closer, we're back to tier 1. He's in the Ferrari.
What?
What?
What? Hey, who's next on a lap? Looks like Shane on the mediums, hoping to get probably trying to use them. Doesn't seem the right, he's invalidated anyway. But, oh yeah, first, okay, nope, who's invalidated? Everyone's done their lap for now unless they're going for 2 laps.
Alright, so it's Q1 Clements coming around the final few corners. You see that very bright pink coming around the final few corners. And takes some good curb on the exit for 4.4. So that's P5. Relatively close in the front of the pack. MX have seen they've gotten the best lap time right now, but bound to improve as the gripper gets better throughout the session.
We'll just like to point out that the gap between Spectribe and Grimo is only 4,000th of a second. Looking like these lads are all very close coming into this race.
Oh yeah, that's what we like to see.
Crew has got a purple sector 1, but I don't know if that's an actual purple sector 1 or the game just lying, but...
Shane's coming around the final 3 corners, and on the medium tire sets a 6.5.
Mean
Man Moody.
Bank collapse for him.
Improved.
Oh yeah, Shane's starting
Ah!
I forgot about
Ah, right. The one and only can you do a last to first.
that. I mean, you couldn't do one, so Shane should be able to do it here if he gets a nice clean race.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Austria. Penalties. Crew sets a 3.9.
Very nice lap time by him.
Monster is invalidated. Let's Lemony Tang.
Looks like might have upset Lemon Tank's lap a tiny bit though.
Not so sure, but yeah, I guess we will see after the race if it's reported. I'm doubting it though.
The key word there was might, if you ever actually listened to me. But anyway, he comes across the line for a 4.2, which puts him P3.
Looks like Jack DNS going on a lap. Keep an eye on that. He's invalidated.
Monsters also going for a second lap on these softs.
We need to keep an eye on that. Yeah. Okay, so Monster coming down turn 4. Down to third. Keeping it tidy. No curve on the exit. Taking a wider line through there. It's the rain line. Doesn't take it tight, but it will be good. So, well, he's coming around the final 2 corners. See that Red Bull and the Ferrari in the background, along followed by the Mercedes and the Monster coming around the final few corners. Taking great curve on the exit.
The lap time is 4.0. It puts him P2.
It's an Alfa Romeo 1-2 right now.
He's sector 3 for very nice. Looked like maybe in a purple sector 3, but looked very clean.
Oh yeah.
Got to about a 10th behind his teammate, but that should be through unless some people get a nice lap time. But there's only 2 people going out, and Shane says he's starting last, so there's only 1 driver going out, hopefully, in this qualifying session.
No, it'll be 2. It's 17 drivers. That means only top 15 get it through.
Yeah, but if you listen to me, like I said earlier, Shane starting last, so he's not going through, unless people mess their laps up.
Yeah, but you're okay.
But watching Jack...
Stop being confusing. Stop being
Shut up,
confusing.
you. Jack,
Nah, that's mean. Nah.
Sector 2, so shut up.
Shush.
No one asked you to speak. Oh, and Jack DNF is invalidated on the last turn. It looked like to be a very nice lap time. Unfortunate for him, but Alberto is going round the last two corners now. And he's
No.
going to set a 105.1, which puts him P11.
This is not what Jack DNF's looking for. He's wanting to get through and have a good race in the season finale, final race in Tier 2. As we know, he's going to Tier 1 next season. And, yeah, he's just... Austria's tough on the track limits, so it's just been unfortunate that he's been caught out all these times. Don't know if he has enough fuel to go on around for another lap. And he's just put it right into the cat litter.
Okay, let's go on the last corner now. Just watch out on this lap time.
Oh!
Oh no, oh.
Curse of the commentator.
Oh. Yep, well, we've got Ben finishing sector 2. Oh, and he's about to as soon as said that as well.
Can you just, like... zip?
Yeah, I think I should just shut up from now on.
Shush.
Looks
right, so...
like MX is on a lap right now.
Shane's improved his time.
Yeah, but...
6 laps on those mediums.
Yeah. But let's try and get a track partner.
Tilmo.
And MX just invalidated while I was watching them.
Congratulations.
I think I should stop watching people at this point. Seems it make them all invalidate.
Alright, so it looks like Ben's the only one on a lap besides Shane, but Shane's just out there for their practice. So we'll keep it down on him. Coming around the final turn. Ooh, thought I was about to invalidate there.
Very close, but a 1.4.2 puts him P5. Only 100th of a second behind 6 mag. Ish.
Tilmo's rounding around the final corner. Oh, that's very close. Almost invalidates, and he improves his time by a 1/10.5.
Kevo's also on a lap.
Jack's on new tires, as it looks like he's gonna want to. Spidey's just said wet race. Can someone confirm? Is it a dry race or a wet race? Jack says dry race. Spidey says wet race.
There's glitches going around this game where some people get a dry race and some people get a wet race.
Uh-oh. Guess we'll find out.
Yep.
But Kevo rounding around the final corners. If it's dry, if it's wet, I guess we'll find out in about 40 minutes. Kevo's taking around the final corner. Sets a 4.6 P10.
This grid is very close the whole way through, looking like it.
Yeah, I mean... Oi.
P2 to P13 are all in the 4s.
Hey, don't be surprised, monster. So, Spidey's looks like he's got the glitch. It's... Everybody's saying dry, so Spidey, you might want to talk to your race engineer about that one, get that one fixed.
Well, Jack's starting his lap right now. A lap to watch. Also,
nice curb.
Point out,
Oh, never mind. He just almost spun. But that's
that
gonna compromise his straightaway.
Yeah, that glare in turn one was absolutely awful.
Horrendous, yeah. You can't see your braking point. Unless you know racing line, of course. But not many people, I think, are in that race with no racing line here. I mean, everybody could, but they'd just be off pace probably. Just gotta memorize those braking points and turning points. It's hard. But yes, Jack DNF coming round and around in sector 2, and he seems to Spidey, I don't know. Everybody's saying dry race. You're saying wet race. I guess we'll find out, I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't put on the wet setup just yet. Or maybe it's too
And
late, I don't know. But yeah.
DNF puts his Red Bull in P2.
Oh
Very nice lap time by him.
Might have been able to get pole. Heavy rain at the start of Q3.
Oh,
Mild
God.
snow mid-race, followed by a sandstorm.
Snow.
Imagine that, F1 in the snow.
Be amazing, but Max Verstappen did that. Don't know what year it was, but he's done that before.
Oh yeah.
It was like Clement. Okay, no, if I fall off all soft, just getting the track practicing.
Oh,
Or Jay Palmsley in P15's gonna want to go faster.
yeah, I'm watching that right now. Ooh. Ah. Ah. He's backed off his lap now.
Yeah, he's backed off.
Killer J's here. Just in the nick of time.
Yeah, mate, when I was on watching his lap time, I think he's wanting to set a lap time right now.
Well, it doesn't look like he's on the lap right now.
No. Wow.
You got a world record. Sector 2. You see that 2-minute. 2.5 minutes. Astonishing.
Tomo is about 200 of a second up on his lap time right now.
I have to go watch that.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Spectra's retired. Crew's retired.
In my music's up on his lap time. And he
Oh,
goes.
and just Palmsy's just spun.
I think. Oh, that's not going to be good for him.
He's just going to want to limp that back to the line and get onto another lap. I mean, there's not enough time to go back into the pits and put on new tires or anything. So if he wants to make it through safely, then he's going to want to get through. So, as we know, Killer J is a fast driver. So, if J Palmsy doesn't beat his time, then it's going to be a risk.
Oh, and Kojo's invalidated.
Of course, because every time we talk about anybody, they invalidate.
He's gonna have one lap at his to get out of Q1. Well, can't speak English at this point.
And Shane's, wow.
Well, it looks like Shane maybe is doing qualifying at this rate. So 103.4, very nice that time by him. I was about 5 tenths quicker than Crew with that lap.
Shane's just doing some burnouts in the runoff area. He's driving backwards now.
Oh yeah, probably went for a lap and gonna get squad. Yeah.
Oh, Shane, the one and only. But yeah, that's Shane starting last. Jack DNF on a lap, those tires are dead, so they probably won't be improved. But Killer J
Cover the cross line and goes P9.
J Palmsy's qualifying is done. Mean Man Moody's qualifying is done. So that's the two that are knocked out. Wow.
Do you want to mention the Renault and a Mercedes?
Oh, what is that supposed to mean?
Just from the tier 1 team. Our luck, I think this is at this point. Alberto invalidates on the last corner. And that is Q1 finished. So, in first place we have Crew, in second place we've got Jack DNF, in third place we've got Monster, in fourth we've got MX, in fifth we've got Six Mag, no that's fifth, sorry. In sixth we've got Ben, seventh we've got Lemony Tank, eighth we've got Clement, ninth we've got Killer J, 10th we've got Kevo, 11th Spec Drive, 12th Grimo, Alberto in 13th, Spiderman in 14th, and Tim on 15th. Rounding off the guys which go through Q1, and we've got Jay Palmsey, me Man Moody, and Shane all getting knocked out in Q1. Your mic's on mute, by the way, if you didn't realise. You special child.
No, it was something. It's alright. I'll be right back. I gotta go do something.
Q2's dry for now. Probably looks like it's going to stay dry for the rest of the session, but...
Yeah, unless that heavy rain comes in at the end like Crew says it will. Followed by some rain, followed by some snow and a sandstorm. Jack DNF is racing and he gets beat.
By Clement. Looks like Jack's not having the best day it is racing up pit today.
Oh yeah, it doesn't look like. But both Jack and Clement are out on the softs.
Looks like, well, hopefully these guys are out. No, these guys are out on fresh softs. Unless it comes up with zero lap old softs with your old set, but
Yeah,
you
Banker.
don't really want to start on new soft sound here because the one stop is faster than the two stop.
Well, you can do a one stop. I mean,
Oh wait, what
are you
am
an
I on
idiot?
about? I'm tired. I thought it was a medium to hard strategy, but it's soft to medium or soft to hard. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. But anyway, we'll jump onto Clement, which is going onto his lap now.
Give this guy a helmet.
That glare in turn 1 is worse than Q1. That looks like it's very hard to pick a breaking point out.
A little bit after the 100-meter board. I mean, it's not too bad,
Yeah,
I guess.
You
Shush.
know this, but people in
Shush.
this lobby won't know this.
Right. But Clement coming around turn 4 goes down to third. Man, clips the outside curve. That'll make the traction a little bit harder to gain. Oh, and of course, Jack DNF. Oh yeah, so Jack DNF round the final corner. He doesn't invalidate.
And he sets a 104.7 with a Haas round next of Tilmo, which sets a 5.3. We've got a McLaren of Spec Drive coming across the line now in vibration. With
5.3.
Alberto next across the line.
Ah!
4.4 goes divisional first in Q2. And they've got X, then they've got NX coming to the overs have vibrated. Then a Williams of Grimo is next across the line, coming to the second to last corner now.
Followed by Ben, followed by Spidey, followed by Lemony, followed by
And Grimo sets a 4.6 up in P2. Ben's going to set a 5.1 on the medians. Invalidated his lap. It's Lemon Tang next. It's a 5.194 with Clement next across the line. It's a 5.4. Got to P7 must have done a mistake on that lap time. One.
Back drive across the line, and it will be 4.6 on the mediums. That's very nice.
Very nice.
Alberto beats his lap
Alberto's
time.
just got even faster by about 2 tenths. Who's next on a lap?
Cruz just began
Looks
his
like
lap,
it's-
but Spidey's on an invalidated lap. 6 Max just coming across the line, and he sets a 4 flat. Very nice lap by
Nice
himself.
lap time. Yeah, nice lap time to get in P1, but it's most likely they're gonna go out for another lap. Considering, man, what am I even on about? I'm brain dead.
I don't know. Yeah.
I'm not tired. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. But anyway, Cruz looking nice going into the penultimate corner. I can't speak English. Anyway, he's coming into that one. Oh, and he's invalidated.
You need to quiet.
Looks like Monster's going to be on a good lap. He's got a perfect sector 1, but Spider-Man is in front of him.
Shush.
Well, Spider isn't using the ERS, so we'll jump back onto Monster.
What are you talking about? That we'll jump back onto Monster. You're not streaming. Oh. Never mind.
Shut up.
Nah.
I'm tired. Just leave me alone.
He's going around the final corner and he doesn't invalidate. That's surprising. Very nice lap. Wow.
4.9 puts in P3. Nope.
Not P3.
P2 on the mediums.
P6. Oh. That's P3 on the mediums.
P2.
Oh, wait.
You mean P2? Don't put down Monster like that.
No, I thought Jack DNF was on the mediums. It's just... he's gonna want to be on the mediums. He's on his outlap and he's on the mediums. Shut up!
Coming across the line now, there's a 4.7, which puts him P2 on the mediums, but puts him P5 overall in the order.
Monster's up on his time.
Oh, yep. But if you're going to start on these mediums, you don't really want to do too many laps unless you know you can go faster on the softs if you're going to go out on them later on in the session.
I mean, yeah, it's not a bad idea. Softs are the superior tire, of course, everywhere. They just die quicker, as we all know. Hopefully. And he's... Congratulations.
I've got Kepo and MX coming into the fourth corner now. Everyone set a lap time, which is a good lap time. That made absolute 0 sense, but we're going to keep rolling with it. And Kevin comes round the 6th corner. That corner.
The 56th corner, wow.
Yeah, it's that one.
Sounds like Saudi Arabia.
Into the penultimate corner now, taking it very nicely. Going to the last corner, or taking it nicely, getting very close to the outside curve. It's going to be a 1:04.7. Looks like I made a mistake. Back onto MX, it's going to say a 1:40 that time. 1:04.0. Some provisional P1 in Q2.
Ah, I've just noticed this. Where's Killer J at?
Yeah, he put in the Discord that there's a glitch going on. If you join late in a session and you get through, it doesn't let you through, and that glitch happened to him. So there's only 4 cars getting knocked out in Q2.
Oh yeah, Jack DNF beat his lap time, so he's P1 on the mediums. He is P1 on the mediums. I just saw 636 again. That's the number I keep seeing. Don't know why I saw it on time trial times.
What?
Weird. What?
What?
Clement is up on his time by just a bit. And he's up the 4th turn. I don't know why I'm yawning so much.
Great English there, you know.
Can't help it. Yawning is... It's only human.
Yeah, but
Shush.
you are doing a lot. So you shush.
Alrighty then. Alright, so Clement coming around the final few corners, but Tilmo's in front, so we'll watch him.
But the
Comes
Spider-Man
around.
has got
Shh. Tilmo goes up to P7 on the soft tire. And Clement goes up to P4. I can't read. Ben, oh my god, there's so many cars.
Spider-Man comes across the line to take 3.7. Very nice lap time by him on the soft compound tires.
Oh, that poor board. Oh my god, it's just exploded. That is... Oh, that is painful to watch. Gotta think about its family.
Oh, I bought all the other boards around the track, which is probably going to get taken out as well.
We don't want to think about that. Spidey. Don't think he's on a lap. He looks like he's not on a lap. Yeah, no. He's not accelerating all the way he's done. I mean, he hadn't made it through. Oh, another board.
Looked like Lemmy Tank was on for a nice lap at the purple sector 2, but spun it just outside of sector 2. Just going for the lap for him.
We'll just watch Lemony for this moment. Crew is on a lap.
He's up on his lap time by a 10th, going through sector 1.
You don't see that often.
Nope, must have made a mistake on his first lap. He's basically in last place right now.
He's gonna want to improve on that. Not what he's looking for.
He's up by
5 tenths
5 tenths.
Also known as half a second. But we don't talk about that.
I think everyone knows that. It's quite basic maths, that.
So Lemony round in the final clock. Lemony sets a 4.329. Yeah, pits and P5. Let me do the talking. Ben retires. Ben has retired in the pits. So he is done with his lap and he's going to be starting P14.
Strange call by him. Must be maybe he's trying to do medium to softs. Maybe. The only reason I could feel like he'd be doing that. And Spectre just luckily got away from that invalidation. All 4 tyres are off the track in turn 1, but he's managed to get off it. But he's 1.5 tenths up going through sector 1.
Who's he paying? Stop paying the FIA.
Going through turn 4, would you take that inside curve or not?
No. I'd just barely take it.
Hmm.
Just like tap it a bit and he's just took on all the curves. Looks like to be on a very nice lap. He's coming around the final corner. Takes more good curb. It's a 4.1. Just behind his teammate once again. Looks to be going for another lap or no? Nah.
No one's on lap right now. Monster's the first one to go on a lap, going on the last one now.
We'll watch him.
Been looking to improve from P13. He's in the drop-off zone.
Yep, we all know. We all know. So there's plenty of people on there. If I were near the front, then I'd just retire. You're safe.
Yeah, Monty's 2 tenths up on his lap time, going through sector 1, looks like a very nice sector 1 lap time.
Oh yeah.
It's a 15.9. Taking a weird line for that corner. Hope it's going to work for him. But he's basically 9 tenths up on his lap time, going through sector 2. It's coming into the penultimate corner now. The inside curve, step up the track limit, going into the last corner, nice exit. Hitting the grass and the exit, slightly slowing down, but it's 3.913. Exactly 2 tenths slower than the Ferrari of Spider-Man. Very nice lap time by Monty, which surely gets him into Q3. But Rebel, who's next? Crew next coming across the line. Now it's about 7 up on his lap time. It's a 3.9, puts him P2. The Williams of Grimo invalidated, so we're to Kevin. Going into the penultimate corner now. He's up on his lap time, but I don't think it's going to be enough to get out of the drop-off zone. But we'll find out in a second. Is it going to be 4.8, which doesn't let him through? Got Clement next. Well, 4 tenths up on his lap time, going into the last corner now. And that is going to be a 4.0, puts in P5. And everyone's done with their lap times. He's invalidated.
Yeah. And he's going to be the only one in the top 10 starting on mediums. Need to keep an eye on that, as always.
Yeah. Looks like we've got both Alfa Romeos, both McLarens through, and both Red Bulls through into Q3. With only 1 racing point and 1 AlphaTauri and 1 Merc getting through.
Yeah. You can read off the cars.
Read them off in a minute when we go into the screen. Alright, here we go. So we have Spider-Man in P1, Crew in P2, Monster in P3, MX in P4, Clement in P5, Six Mag in P6, Bet Drive in P7, Alberto in P8, Lemony Tank in P9, Jack DNF in P10 on the medians, and that's the top 10 going through to Q3. Then we've got Grimo on P11 just missing out on P10, the same with Tilmo on P12, only just missing out by a few hundredths of a second. And then we've got Kevo and Ben missing out going into Q3.
Yeah.
But very close. Less than a second between the whole park and about 6 tenths between the soft guys. But a very nice lap time by Jack to get him through on the medium compound tyres.
That's what we like to see. Close quality. No rain. So Crew's lied.
Okay. Crew's been lying to us.
How could he? Diabolical.
Gonna be very close in this session.
Oh yeah.
And Jack DNF's been beaten by his teammates. So we've got MX first out on track in Q3, followed by Jack DNF and then the AlphaTauri of Alberto. So it looks like MX is letting Jack through, so Jack will be the first one to do a lap. And then we're followed by a McLaren of Spec Drive, and they are the only 4 out on track for now.
I mean, I'd get out as early as possible.
Yeah, get this 2 laps in, maybe even 3 if you've got the tyres for that, but
Yeah, I mean,
probably most likely only 2 laps. So coming into Q3, what are your top 3 predictions for qualifying?
okay, so first of all, if Spidey can replicate that lap, then it's him pole.
And what
So
about the
for,
other two?
then Crew and Monster. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Spec Drive P1, Spidey in P2, and Monster in P3 for my tips. I give him. But we've got Jack DNF going into Sector 2, now setting a 16.0. It's looking like to be a nice lap time already. It's about a time, about half a tenth off pace right now. And that's not a lot.
Yep.
Slight lock up there, shouldn't lose him too much time. We're keeping it clean with a 44.8 going through Sector 2. Into the pole. I can't say that word, so I need to stop using it.
Penultimate.
Yeah, that word, I'm stupid, so I don't understand it. But anyway, Jack DNF's going to set a 4.256 with his teammate coming across the line now in validation. And it's Alberto going across the line now to a 1.4.4. Then Spec Drive going through next, setting a 104.0. Very nice lap time. And you've got his teammate coming through next. We'd like to say there's only one car not on track right now, and that's Clement. But anyway, we've got 6 laps coming through the last corner now. Looking at that inside curve, won't be the best. He's going to set a 103.9, the provisional pole.
Yeah,
And
very
then we've
nice.
got Crew, Validation, and we've got Lemley Tang next coming across the line. Like it's going to be a 104.1, but in P3. And that's everyone done for this moment in time. Got Monster and Crew just setting their times up now. Well, let's say Crew just in a 16.1 through Sector 1, so it's only about 2 tenths off pace going through Sector 1. Well, it is only basically one corner straight, so kind of expected. Want to watch out for Monster since he apparently got a purple Sector 1.
Oh yeah, we need to keep an eye on that.
Also, Spider-Man's just started his lap now, also another thing to look out for. And Crew's going to set a 105.0 on the medium, 2 lap old medium, so a good lap time for that. But anyway, it's a very nice lap time. It's going to be a 4.1 with the mess that last sector up by Monster, but still a good lap time. Puts in P4 for now.
Spidey's going around it.
Yep. He's about 3 tenths quicker than 6 months, I think, time. Or Jack's time going to Sector 2. So he's coming to the second to last corner now, taking it very nice in the inside curve, but shouldn't lose much time from that. He's very close to validation. He's going to set a 103.7, puts in provisional pole position. Very nice lap time by Spidey, replicating his Q2 time. But also to mention that glare from turn 1 has gone going into Q3, so it will be easier to see your braking point going into it.
Monster's going back into the pits. Spidey's just replicating. Sebastian. I can't.
English?
Spidey's just set his Q2 lap, so with the extra grip he could be able to improve that, but I really don't know. It's a good lap by himself. but we'll see if anybody can jump that. Closest right now is 6 mag, but that's about 2/10 behind. But funny enough, Spidey's actually only 1,000th slower than his than his Q2 lap. Please, just bear with me.
Well, we've got MX going on to a lap now. Looking to get from out of P9 and set a nice lap time in. Looking for a 15.9 going through sector 1, and he sets a 16 dead.
Ooh, where? What?
There's a 16 dead through sector 1, MX has. Looking like it's going to be an okay to nice lap. Nice exit out of turn 4. Nice line for that corner. Sets a 44.6. Looking like it's going to put his car between the Spider-Man and the 6 mag right now.
Oh yeah.
Going to be in the freeze. We can keep it clean. It's going to be a 103.4. 103.4. I mean, a 104.0. Hitting that graph has definitely slowed him down on that exit of turn 1. Or turn 1, last corner.
Wow, Clemens coming around. I had Clemens coming around the final corner. Speak. He sets a 4.3, so he must have messed up his lap. Not where he wants to be. He's a very fast driver, as we know. So is this man.
But it's backed off, so he's not on lap time right now.
Who's going to be the next one? I mean, Alberto backed off, as you said.
Nope.
6
Spec Drive's next. No, Spec Drive's next on a lap, but he's 300 up on his lap time right now. 300th of a second, I mean.
Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on that one.
That's a 44.7. He's lost about a 10th and a half through sector 2. Can he gain that back up in sector 3? Oh, will he pit? Nope. He's going to finish his lap time. Going to be a 104.1. About
oh, he's just missed out on beating it.
Lower.
Lemony would be one of the next. Uh-oh, Clemens back across the line, he beats his time. And then it's Crew. It's Crew. Oh, wow. What's your predictions for pole, eh? Well, but still.
I said mine.
I don't. Ah, what was that? You just punched your mic?
Yeah, I did just punch my mic, sorry about that. Oh, and Alberto invalidates on the last corner. It would have been a 104.2. Would have put him P9 for now. Next on a lap time is 6 miles, but just backs up his lap time. Spec Drive. Invalid. Oh, he's got away with that somehow. Fucking hell, Spec Drive. Very lucky in these track limits. It's a 103.8, goes up by basically 3/10, puts him P3. Looks like Crew was up on his lap time, and he's had to back off, and he's lost half a second.
Cars are going out of the pit lane, but I'd go out at 2 minutes. It's a little late. I mean, in my opinion, you're gonna have to hurry to the line.
If you're only going for one lap, that's fine. Still got about a 50-second you got about a 50-second gap. If you go for one lap, that's perfect. But if you're about P10, it's a bit of a risk in case you invalidate your first lap.
Yeah. You always have to have a game plan.
Monster's first one to cross the line. So watch him.
Oh. I'm so clumsy with this.
Get a toe from Spider-Man.
We like to see it.
And he's done a 2 tenths slower through sector 1, but if you go faster than that, if you get to... Oh, he's invalidated. Okay, next on a lap time is going to be Lemley Time. So we'll jump onto him. And crew retires if you're happy with his lap time. 3.5 is a very nice lap time, only about 6.5 tenths off sector 1, tier 1 pole time.
Yeah.
But Lemon Tank sets a 15.982, so it looks like it's going to be a nice lap time. Through sector 1. You do also have Jack DNF right behind. That's just over a 16-second time in sector 1, so he's both looking a good lap time right now. With Lemon Tank out sector 2, he's up by 400, and Jack didn't see what he was up by, but at least he's only on a lap time right now. Jack DNF World Championship winner, he'd be looking for a nice lap time, but Lemon Tank sets a 3.8, that's in P4, and yeah, Jack DNF goes P3. But we have Crew in P1, Spider-Man in P2, Jack DNF in P3, Spectre in P4, Lemmy Tank in P5, Six Mag in P6, MX in P7, MX is a reserve with Spider-Man, Monster in P8, Clement in P9, and Alberto in P10. Less than a second covers the whole of the grid. Very close between these guys, with Lemmy Tang and Six Mag being about 0.04 of a second between each other. Always very close in tier 2.
Yeah, we like to see it.
We'll also want to mention now there's no races next week, just so you know, in tier 1, 2 and 3 for next week, but we do have tier 3 on the Friday if you're wanting to come and watch that. But anyway, what are your race predictions coming into the race?
I think Crew can finally get out of the curse of P2 and win.
He won last race.
Wait, did he?
Yeah, because Jack DNF had that 5-second time after the race.
Right. Never mind. I'm not gonna be so generous. Crew P1. Followed. What was the grid start? I'm sorry, I can't. I have a foggy memory. I'll decide when I want to. What's your predictions?
I'm gonna go with Crew P1, Spider-Man P2, and Shane in P3, with my driver of the day being Shane.
Duh. So Shane's gonna do a bit of a me.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, but Shane, Spider-Man, MX, is definitely reserves. With J Palmsey are all reserves. Don't know about Clemo, if he's a reserve or not. But there's a few reserves in this race, and it is the last race of the season, so we're just trying to give people practice for the next season, which will be in 2 weeks, with Tier 1 starting off the next season.
Yeah, so, few drivers moving up to Tier 1.
Few moving down as well.
Yeah, that's right. My prediction is for the race winner. It'll be lovely to see Shane win a race again since his departure from Tier 1. Followed by Crew, who gets the provisional win because Shane's a reserve. Oh wait, is Shane a reserve or a full-time driver in Tier 3?
Shane is a full-time driver in Tier 3, but he doesn't score points for himself, only for the team.
Okay, so yeah. So points for himself. Fine then. I will say I'm just gonna make my predictions right now. Crew P1, followed by Shane P2, and then Spidey P3.
I'm guessing Shane being driver of your day, driver of the day for you.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see how the race plays out now, but anything can happen. As the cars are lining up, you see the Ferrari in the background. They're getting in their grid spot. I'm gonna see from up the hill of turn 1 as the lights are gonna go out soon enough. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and they're off. Crew seems to get a great start. The Red Bull contends the Ferrari into turn 1, but I do not think he's gonna get him. The Red Bull around the outside, and he's made a great move. Will the Ferrari contend for that? What's going on in the background? Ferrari, it's gonna go. It's gonna be 3 wide. It's gonna be 3 wide in turn 2. Turn 3. Oh, and the McLaren gets contact with the Red Bull. Red Bull gets put on the curb, and they are having a lot of contact. MX seeks an opportunity, and he makes the pass, the double overtake. They are going to. Oh my gosh. McLarens, they're swarming the Red Bull.
Oh, that monster has.
Oh, Spec Drive! No, that wasn't Spec Drive, that was 6 Mag. That was 6. Yeah, I'm sorry, but they were so close together, I couldn't tell who it was.
I was going to say, Alberto has spun it as well. He is about 9 seconds off pace right now.
Spec Drive. Spec Drive. He spun also, the 2 McLarens.
And also Jay Palmsey as well. All going to the pits with Killer J as well. Plus we've also got Monster and that's it. Anyway, Crew has got a massive. I'm not confused. Oh, Crew's got a massive lead over one of the Red Bulls, which I think's
MX.
Yeah.
2.5 seconds. As the graphics fix themselves. Yeah.
We've got 5 on the back of MX with Clement also on the back of Jack DNF.
Yeah, so any closer battles in the field. No, this one for the front is really big. Well, for the front, I mean, not for P1, for a podium.
I'd say Shane is up to P11 right now.
P10.
How many
Jack DNF has spun it! He's just spun it on his own, driver error. Oh no.
What makes Shane P9 now?
He's just done a spinala. And I want to watch Shane. For a minute, he's on the medium yellow strap tire. He's gonna be looking to do maybe mediums to soft, if he can manage the tires. We're gonna have to keep an eye on that. But as we see the field progress, we see an eventful race so far. We've seen a few spins. Kevo's looking to overtake Grumo soon.
Grumo, he's going a bit slow for that corner.
Well, Kevo did have DRS.
Lemony Tanks already got a 3-second time when they might be seeing a repeat. Might be seeing a repeat of Canada around Austria.
At this rate, he will be in repeating, because if he gets a warning every lap, as he has, it is lap 3, and he's gotten a 3-second time penalty, 3 warnings. Shane's just got a.
And Kevo pulls into the inside of Grimo and gets past before turn 1.
Very nice. But he doesn't get DRS as he overtook him before the detection point.
Hill was right on the back of Shane, looking like he's gonna go for the move going into turn 3. And Shane has got damage. Shane's missing an end plate on the right side of his wing.
Oh no.
And Jay Palm gets a penalty. Also looks like Kevo, Grimmer's gonna go around the outside of Kevo, but with off the track slightly, Kevo keeps P6.
Kevo going around the outside of Kevo.
That's I never said that. I said Grimo.
You said
Oh, no, no, no.
Kevo.
Oh, no, no. Well, you know
I
what I
know.
mean. You can see on the standings.
Kevo around the outside of Kevo.
Lemon Tang jumped into the pit.
It's a bit early.
Might
I'm
have got
gonna see
that.
if he gets wing damage.
Spider-Man goes to the sorry, can jump. Spider-Man gets us to MX before turn 1.
Mm.
But looks like MX got a way better exit, and he's side by side with Spider-Man on the second
Ooh.
straight.
Thought they're about to get
It's
some.
very interesting. Spectre get a 3-second time penalty, but very close there between those two.
Oh yeah. I'd like to see it. It's all about the battle of penalties. A Red Bull spun Jack DNF once again. What's happened there? He's lost a piece of his wing.
Low traction zone, you've got to be very patient with the throttle or you will do what Jack's just done and spin it.
Gosh. A
Unlucky
disaster
for
of a
Jack.
race so far.
But at least Jack's won the championship for him, so it doesn't matter if he comes P18, he's still won the championship.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a good race if one of his championship rivals were racing, but as they are not, then he's already won the championship.
To add, Grimo just got a 3-second time penalty.
Interesting. Speaking of Grimo, he's got DRS on Kevo and he's put the overtake in. He's going to be looking for a move.
I wouldn't go to inside through this corner since the inside has got way less grip. But nice racing, but very nice move by Grimo. This is going to be very patient with the overtake. Going around the outside, it's fully head going into the turn, but Kevo dive bombs it, misses breaking point, and hits Grimo. Oh,
No damage
that
by
looks
either
very
one.
interesting. Luckily there's no damage from that, since there was a bit of contact there. It does allow Ben to catch up to his teammate. Because he's on the back of Lemley Tang. Is he going to send it? He's going to send it as well. Oh, very close. Lemley Tang gets very loose on the exit.
I'd go for an overtake here. I mean, that's what I'd do. I did it on a few drivers in my own respective race.
It's like Tilbom on driver. It's like Kerj is preferably wanted to get past Lemon Tang as quick as possible.
Ah, MX is going to be on Spidey.
Also, there's also a fight P70 and 18 between Jack and Split Drive right now. But not having
Well,
anything.
that's just a fight for scraps there, but we'll still keep an eye on it. Safety car can change the race.
Onto the second straight now. Looks like Kerj using all of his ERS to get past Lemley Tang and gets past before turn 3, and Lemley Tang lets him get the move done.
Chelmo spun. He's broken a piece of his wing off.
A lot of spins today in tier 2.
Spinala.
Looks like Ben's also on the back of his teammate in P6 and 7.
Team orders?
Right.
Where's that? This is not a good camera angle.
Unlucky. Looks like he's gonna go for the move on his teammate. He's gonna go for the inside, going into turn 3. His wings ahead.
Yeah, Grimo just lets him pass.
Yeah, won't want any contact between your teammates. E-Class, T1, yep.
He's not your teammate in that race. Just give it a break.
That race. But, yep.
Oh my god, they destroyed the meter boards for turn 4. And even though Wrestling Man fellows will be screwed.
Tomo's in the pit.
Lemony Tang.
Oh no.
It's looking...
Yeah.
Look at the penalties already. Oh no, he's already on 6 seconds. Oh, but, yeah. So Ben is in the lead for the mediums. So he'll be taking the lead. MX just got a penalty. Wow, that's pretty big. Gonna want to.
But I'll just all like to admit, Spider-Man has just caught about a 3-second gap up to Crew for the lead of the race. But a DRS now, but also MX is catching. Either Crew's made a mistake, or he's just saving his tires or something.
Well, I mean, I don't know, but we'll have to keep an eye on that. You have to keep an eye on Ferrari for next season. Spectrive just got a penalty.
That's the second penalty. Oh! And Spider-Man nearly loses it, but saves it, but he is out of DRS going into the last corner. So he won't have DRS on the start-finish straight.
He's gonna be using overtake to get into DRS.
Yeah, he would have DRS for the second straight though.
Oh, that's a warning.
Yep, looks like Tomo has just gone wide and Spectrive is up to P17. Very intense fight back there. Will Spider-Man go for the move, or is he going to stay back there?
He's not using overtake, he's going to be just preying on him.
Well, Bentley's on the back of Kevo. This look, Spider-Man gets on the penalty, but Bentley's going to the outside of Kevo, going into turn.
Come on, camera angle.
5.
Come on.
And Kevo brakes nicely, doesn't hit this time.
You can see the softs are starting to fall off.
Yeah, the softs won't have much more life in them anymore.
But Spidey's gonna be on the back of Crew. Let's switch over to them.
He won't make a move on this straight. What is he? He's using overtake. I think he's gonna go for the move, but he backs out of it going.
Get out of overtake! Tip if you're gonna turn off traction control.
Yeah,
turn a field mode to lean in the corners and then no overtake.
It's all God no. He's using overtake in this corner. He gets it down fine, but looks like Shane is in P10 right now. Shane's pitted right now.
This camera angle's awful.
Looks like Ben's gonna go maybe for another move on Kevo going into the turn, but Kevo uses a bit of DRS and stays in front.
Very nice defense by Kevo. Keeping the drivers.
His teammates pop back up this train. But also watch it. Oh, Chris made a mistake and Crew is pitting from that mistake. No damage done, but his tyres will be dying off this stage in the race. Which lets Spider-Man take the hard. Surely he's not doing the 2-stop.
He's doing the mediums.
He's doing a 2-stop. Unless he can make the mediums last over 20 laps, but I don't think that's possible.
Ask Jack DNF, he made him last like 26 laps, I'm pretty sure.
Well, his Crew as well, he might go 3 wide here, but Ben's gonna go to the outside and Grimmo backs off. And Kevin braked a bit late, he was giving them bad exit out that corner, and he rolled. Bit debatable move by Kevin again, but Ben gets the move done going into turn 4. Grimmo looks to send it, but decides not to go for it. Also, to say, Killer J is on the back of Lemony Tang right now, going onto the third straight. Both very low on ERS, but nothing gets done, so jump. Wait, I'm not saying that. Oh, Grimmo goes wide, it's definitely a warning, and loses it. He's over a second behind Ben Nam.
Clement pits. What tires is he putting on? Spider-Man stays out. He puts on the hard tire, Clement. Crew must be flying on those mediums.
Bit interesting to see. Shane just got the fast lap of the race in 5.669.
Jay Pomsey just spun it. He's down into the last.
He's only reserve, so it's not the end of the world, but he's about to get lapped by Spider-Man, which will ruin his race in case a safety car comes out. But Kevos are still on the back of Ben. So still have some sort of life left in them. But Killer J is almost kissing the back of Lemony Tang going through the turn. He's gonna go for the move round the outside. Oh, there's contact there on Mortis, letting Shane catch up the back of these two. And Shane's gonna go for the move going into the penultimate corner. And Clement's also on the back of Iman Moody and Lemony. Is that anything? No. Alberto as well.
Oh, that's a warning for Shane.
Wide. Yeah.
Monster gets a penalty.
Clement sent it down the inside of Iman Moody going into the first turn.
Ooh. Thought that was a bug on the screen.
And Shane's gonna go for the move on Lemony Tang, going to the inside. Put his wheel half a car length in front, and Lemony Tang's misses breaking point and gone a bit wide. It's very close, please. 4th, 5th, and 6th. How are you?
Spider-Man MX.
Clement just got past Alberto for P7.
Kevo also pits.
Expired one's pitting, and MX is pitting, and Crew Evo's pitting.
Oh, that's a warning for Grumo.
And now, my god, that's Lemony Tang got 9 seconds worth of penalties. But is he going to go for the move on his team? He's going for the move on his teammate going into turn 1. Or is he going to got the make? Yeah, and he's got the move done going into turn 1.
Killer J gets a penalty.
Okay.
Huh.
Williams are 1-2 right now on the mediums. Don't think they pitted yet.
Spidey put on a medium tire.
Also want to say, Shane is trying to get round the inside of Kevin going into the fast, long left-handers. No contact yet. And Shane gets the move done on the inside of the corners. So there's a fight between Jack DNF and Killer J going into the same corners. Bit of contact between them both. Same corners, P14 and 15 between Jack and Killer J.
Oh, Jack almost, but yeah.
Me and Moody's into the pits.
Along with Alberto, but he's been in the pits. Jack DNF just got another penalty. So not many drivers with no penalties right now.
Only Pilar Christine Spider-Man is a reserve driver for today's race, and Clement in P4, yeah, P4, P3, 4 and 5.
I was just retired in the pits.
Yeah.
Calling it a day after a sufferable race. Unlucky. But Alberto is just behind Jack DNF and Killer J.
The only real fight going on now is for 12th place.
Yellow flag, but that's just Spectra's car coming out of the pits to go pull off somewhere. As it usually does. Spetty and MX are getting a little close. Ooh, that's a little wide for Jay Famsy. So everybody's done a stop, at least one stop, except Ben and Grumo, the two Williams. They're gonna need to devise a plan soon. Oh, speaking of two Williams, Grimo's just spun.
No, hoping for a good race for these two, but
They were having a good
MX.
race too, but that's just unfortunate. He's gonna
Well,
want
I'll
to come into
say
the pits. Those tires must be
M-
dead.
MX either a tier 3 driver or reserve driver, I forgot off the top of my head, but
He's a
he's
tier 3
keeping up
driver.
with, he's keeping up with Spider-Man, which is going to be in tier 1 for next season. I think he is.
It's between Spidey and Callie Mac.
Yeah, and Lemmy Times made his time penalty up to 12 seconds on lap 18, so he's looking for about 24, so he's in the risk of a disqualification at the end of the race.
Well, it's all about if Lemony can pull through. Right now, it's not going to kick him out of the points, but it's all about having low penalties at a. It's all about having low penalties at a track like this. Ah. But halfway through, we see Ben in the race with Crew rapidly catching him. And that's MX gone wide. Gets another penalty. Monster gets a penalty. Bringing it up to 9 seconds.
That was Watch Crew onto the second straight now, right behind Clement. So it was round the outside of him, and he's about a car length in front, going into the corner and gets the move done.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we are used to seeing from Shrain. But yeah,
Exactly, that's getting awfully close to KJ going into the turn, and he's side by side.
Oh, it's car park.
Where?
It's a car park.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Got to go sort out something right now.
We'll
keep it on that view.
And Lemitang gets another penalty to make it 15 seconds worth of penalties. Still a three-way fight for P12 right now. Very close for these boys, and Tomo gets another 3-second time penalty to make him 6 seconds worth of penalties. Like Cruz also catching to the back of Ben for P1. But Turbo's into the pits. Now. And Ben's pitting this lap. Interesting to see what he goes on to. So Alberto gets past Jack DNF in that three-way fight. But Ben's going on to the soft tyre compound. Hopefully trying to last out for the end of the race. But Ben comes out P8 behind the Renault of Kevin. Six Mag also pits pretty soft. Then it's a three-way fight for P10. But KJ is on 9 seconds worth of penalties though.
Okay, sorry for the delay. I am back.
Alberto got past Jack, but a bit of contact through that corner. Jack's gonna go for the move from the outside into turn 4.
He is not able to do so, and he will be wanting to strike back. But
Then just watch the fight for P5 between Grimo and Clement. Grimo hasn't pitted it on those medium compound tyres.
gonna really want to soon, but
Yeah, Ben went into the pits and just got past Heather. Oh, let me thanks bomb. And he's going to the pits. Oh
oh
god.
no. Grimo's got overtaken, but he back out of the turn. So we have Crew in the lead, but Spidey's getting close.
They're both on the same strategy. It'll be interesting to see if they're gonna make it last, but Monster and Sigma are fighting for P13 and 14 as well, just to watch that. But it looks like Spider-Man's got a nice exit. He's gonna go for the movement over double the amount of ERS. Double the amount of ERS over Crew. The Crew's light flashing going into turn 3.
Gonna need to keep an eye on this. Crew's got DRS from a lapped car. That'll be Tilma.
Helping him.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Let me tangle 18 seconds worth of penalties on lap 23. Still about 14 laps left to go. And J gets past Grimo. Surprisingly.
Oh yeah, he's on the new soft Grimo, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep an eye on this lead battle for the lead as it is coming around the final turns.
And Crew's still gonna have the ref off Tillman. Got to get some warning off that turn.
So Spidey gets a good exit and he has DRS, but Crew also has DRS still. Spidey's gonna stick behind. Crew is low on ERS. Spidey's around 70%.
Also, let's say Ben's got past Clement for
Spidey's
P5.
going for the move. Side by side. Crew seems to have gotten a good exit, but Spidey will contest. They're gonna go side by side once again. Spidey backs out of it. He's really wanting to get past now. We know Spidey to be a fast driver. So, with 11 laps remaining, Spidey's going side by side into turn 1. That's a warning for sure. Has to be. But Crew Steamers will be getting... No one's going to get DRS.
Shane's also hitting onto soft compound tyres.
Doing a little bit of a me strat. Medium soft soft. Worked out well, but... Yeah, I mean...
Like Alberto and Jack. Jack's going into the pits. What tyres he's going to go on for?
Soft tires, of course.
Yep.
Monster and 6 mag.
Crew got past Killer Drink. Jay's gone wide in turn 3.
Monster's gone around the outside. He tried to. Uh-oh. Jagged DNF is spun. He's lost a piece of his wing and lost about the right side of his wing. That's gonna be...
He's just come out the pit as well. And whoa, MX has got past Crew. Oh no, is Chris pitted, that's why. I'm so stupid. I should just stop talking at this point.
But Crew is pitting. Not surprising,
Yeah,
honestly.
Comes up P6.
So he's going to be looking to get past Kevo, but Lemony is going on Alberto. Oh, and Lemony spun it! He's lost a piece of his wing.
Oh no, Paul Lemony was 18 seconds worth of time penalties as well. It's not going to help him. But Jack DNF makes his penalty worth up to 6 seconds. But it looks like Lemony tanks.
Yeah, Lemony's... Ah.
For him,
So unlucky.
Monster on the back of 6 Mag and Cruz on the back of Kevo. Cruz wants to get past Kevo as soon as possible. He's going to go for the move from the start, finish straight. He's gone for the inside and he's just ahead going into the braking zone. And Shane's got the fastest lap for 4.6.
If I'm not mistaken, then the fastest lap is in Tier 1 was a 4.2.
Remember.
Well, I do because I got it.
Shut up, you. Like 6. He's pitted. KJ pitted. But Monster is kissing the back of 6 Marcus McLaren going through turn 1. But 6 Mark, he's got about 3% ERS, so Monster is chilling behind him at this point. So Man Moody's very close to KJ. Don't know if KJ's gone for the move or not. Didn't quite see that. Lemony Time's gone into the pits. Then KJ's left Man Moody. But still Monster's on the back of 6 Mark. This fight has been going on for a few laps now. And Jack DNF is not helping Monster at all with his ghosted car. Yeah, he backs out of it.
So Monster's going to be looking to get past 6 Mag. But Jack DNF, unfortunate for his race, sad enough. He's going to be looking to carry some positive momentum going into next season as a Tier 1 driver. My teammate. But yeah, I mean, there's bad races, and there's always going to be bad races, but oof, hopefully. That almost became a bit of a Mazepin.
Yeah. Well, English. He's on the back of Clement, and Lemony Time gets his penalties up to 21 seconds. But Crew, is he going to send it? And Crew sends it into turn 1. Oh, and he's got that corner. And he's got his first penalty. But despite one and Clement without penalties on lap 29 out of 36. Crew's a bit desperate to get past Clement right on the back of that racing point. Didn't get the best last turn, but hopefully be able to get him on the second straight. Shane's left a session. I'll drop him an invite since I'm not streaming. You can carry on with the talking.
But 6 laps remaining in this race. It looks like Spidey's got it. But Alberto's just been overtaken by 6 Mag and Monster. Looks like he's been pushed wide or something, but Unfortunate. Shane is back, but he has just missed out on some time. Lemony with another penalty.
I'll mention Monster and Stickler got past Alberto, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he did. They did. But still, Monster and 6 man, still fighting away. P9 and P10 with Alberto following up behind. And Monster goes wide, definitely a warning. All 4 tyres were off the track.
Sorry for the little moment of silence, but
No, it's fine. And
yeah, it
Stickler
looks
goes
like
wide in the last corner and Monster
sorry.
gets his ERS on going around the outside. His quick backlash is going to help it side by side turn 1. Both guys being respectful. That's Monster getting a 1 on the exit, and Monster does have DRS for his second straight. Still side by side. And looks like Sigma's back out of it going into turn 3.
Uh-oh, Monster has gone wide.
Yeah,
Look at the penalty situation with 3 laps remaining. Tilmo's just gotten another penalty.
Lemmy
Putting up
Tank
a
is
9.
on 20. Can be mentioned Lemmy Tank on 20 seconds, 27
Oh. Oh no.
27 seconds of penalties. 1-1. That'll definitely be in DNQ, like a replica or Canadian.
It doesn't look like he's in the session, Lemony Tang.
Yeah, but it's another message. But Shane gets past Kevin P. Yeah, Lemmy Tank gets in the session. Must have left the session after his spin or something. Monza gets 3 second time penalty, up to 18. So right now he's not going to be in the point of Alberto gets past him into turn 1. A bad exit allows Monster to keep up, but Alberto's got the arrest to pull away. But right now, Spider-Man and Clement are the only ones without penalties, and Spider-Man is a reserve, so he will not be scoring points at all.
Alright, so with 2 laps remaining. Spidey's pushing those tires, but Ben is getting close to getting close to MX. Sorry, my back is hurting. I should really just recline my seat. That's better.
Yeah. Well, they sort of all Monster and the Six are dying, so allowing Alberto to have the pace advantage on these two. But still a very close fight between these 3. All being respectful. Very nice driving by these guys.
Oh, Monster's just lost the rear end. He's lucky to not put it into the wall. Those tires.
And Alberto's getting very close, goes for the inside, and he gets a slightly bit ahead going into the corner, but he's on the inside, so he's got less traction. So if I has the DRS and going to attack him around the outside, gets a pass, and Lemmy Tang has been disqualified, like a replica of Canada. But Alberto gets past 6 man on the inside.
So Crew is lost some time, is gaining a little bit of time on Ben. but they are on the same tires.
I would like to say Ben is in, I think, Ben is in the provisional lead for the race. I'm pretty sure MX and
No,
Spider-Man are reserves.
no, this is not the case. Ben does have 3 seconds more penalties than Crew, and Crew's within a 3 seconds.
Oh, that means Crew's got the provisional win. And I'm right, MX and Spider-Man being reserves.
Yeah, he's
Well,
gaining a
Spider-Man
lot of time.
second.
Spidey's just pulled into the pits, I think. He's gonna retire. He's doing this thing. Respect. You gotta respect it. You know.
Yeah.
So right now the podium will be Ben or Crew, Ben and Clement.
Lemon. Very nice race from MX, considering the tier 3 driver showing the tier
Uh-oh.
2 boys how
What's
it's
happened
done.
here? Yeah, looks like Killer J has cut some grass. Something happened might have spun. On the final lap of the race though, MX looks to be in the lead. So, penalty situation. Doesn't look like Crew's within 3 seconds of MX quite yet, but he could be in there. He just needs to be 3 seconds behind. He's about 2.4. But as we go to the race leader,
But
and looks to be the race winner, MX.
looks like MX is gonna win today's race, but he is a reserve, so that is gonna mean Crew has won today's race for tier 2 boys, but MX has won it on track, which is showing the tier 2 boys how you do it. With
But I will
Clement
tell you,
rounded,
who really wins the race is Clement. He's gone penalty free.
yeah, plus he's got a podium, so we'll be getting 15 points from that.
Spidey's binned it on the last corner.
Yeah, he's done it on purpose since he's a reserve.
Yeah, and there's not going to be no consequence because the final lap there's not going to be any safety car or virtual safety car for that matter. But it's pretty funny just to see that Ferrari carcass laying on the side of the road. Hope to not see that next season. But let's see the final points.
Do you want to invite the top 4 in just for the sake of MX reserve?
Yes.
So we've got MX Crew.
Yep, we'll be getting them in here one moment. What's MX's PSN? What? Say again? Sorry. At Z. Okay, got that. So it's Clement, Crew, and Ben.
Starting from P17 plus fastest lap, Criminal on P7, Alberto on P8, Six Lag on P9, Clear J on P10, Nemo Moody in 11th, Monster in P12, Spider-Man in P13 after DNF, but he would have won the race, but out of respect he did win it himself. Tomo on P14, Jay Palmsy in P15, the championship leader Jack DNF, championship winner of Jack DNF in P16, but he won't care since he's won the championship. Petro in P17 and Lemmy Tank with a DSQ in last place P18. That was tiring to say. very
Oh, apparently I've
action-packed
just done an idiotic thing. I've just invited the podium sitters to the lobby and not to the party.
Okay, and I thought the two-stop might not have worked, but Spidey doing the gentleman thing as always, as he always does. He knows it's not his race, but it's Spidey, definitely Spidey's race. And then Jack, with his ZMX, he again he made them hard tyres work. He had very good pace on them hard tyres, but yeah, the hards were working well for him. But yeah, I didn't think I was when I got that other penalty. I didn't think I was going to get within 3 seconds of BX Pro either. But,
yeah,
I don't know if he did. He might have one stopped actually because I noticed he qualified a bit low down.
yeah. Ben qualified, I think P14 on the mediums, and then medium softs.
Yeah, I think So, so that would explain why he's soft like that. But I was chuffed with it. I didn't think I'd be where I was at qualifying, especially. But yeah, I'm pleased. We're pleased with that. Yeah, shame the championship's ending. I wanted to carry on. 4 poles on the trot. I've never before this season started. I mean, I've never had a pole in a league race before in my life. So, but yeah, fair play. Like I say, fair play to Spidey. He had great pace, and so did Jack.
Yeah.
I can't really comment on Ben because I didn't really see much of him until the last few laps. So, but I'm sure his pace was good enough. Was very good anyway to be in the position he was in. So, but yeah.
Yep. Well done, crew, on that race win. We'll move on to MX. You won that race on the track, but since you're a reserve, you didn't get the points for it. But well done on that race. Thoughts on this?
I don't know if it's fair to say I won it on track. I think I've got to give it to Spidey, really. You know, he had fantastic pace. And,
Yeah.
you know, fair play to him. He's my teammate on Friday going into Tier 3 race. I think he just wanted, after seeing my pace getting P2, I think he just wanted to add that little cherry on top. Fair play to him. I appreciate that. I was very happy with my pace on the hards. I was, hards and mediums, they were really, at the lap that we both pitted, we both went for either or, and it looked like the mediums did work, so fair play to Spider for getting the correct strategy as well today.
Yep. Well, you'll be looking strong for Tier 3 on Friday, but we'll move over to Ben, which started, I think, P14.
Hello there.
Got P2 in the end. A very good race by you. Any tips for the Tier 3 guys going into that race, since you had a really good race to go from that low to high?
No, it's a good race. I went for the one-stop strategy. I noticed that doing mediums at the start and then ending on the softs is a lot better than doing soft to medium, as I had another 3 races in Austria this week. But yeah, chuffed with P2. Hats off to crew as well. Really good pace to catch me up. I was really trying to go for the win because a couple last races haven't been great, so just trying to get all the points I can for this season.
At one point, I thought you had it, mate. If I'm honest, because it was a consistent. Especially after I got that penalty, the gap just I was catching you, and then it stopped and it hovered about.
Yeah, I DRS for a bit.
Yeah, you did. Hovered back marker, yeah. And
then I lost it. So
yeah, he was hovering about 3.5 seconds, and I thought, I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get him now. And then all of a sudden, I thought, right, I will save a little bit of fuel for the last 2 laps, and then just gunned it at the end, and just about.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it was a close call.
Yep. Very nice racing by you two, but we'll jump over to Clement, which got P4 on track, but because of MX being a reserve, got P3 and got a podium for the last race of the season. Very well done to you, Clement.
Thank you. The fun race. Nearly got taken out by Lemony on the first corner on the start, but luckily kept out. And one stop, nothing really eventful happened to me, I must say. Just I think I was the only one who didn't get a penalty. Again,
Yep.
achieved
Good job for you.
my achievement on that one.
Yeah, I nearly did it.
I think I'll put you under pressure of you trying to get past me.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what happened. I was trying. I shouldn't have gone for it there. I should have waited until the next straight in between 3 and 4, but I went for it on 3. And I just took too much, and I just took too much of the curb. I didn't give you as much respect as I thought as I should have done, really, because I thought you'd be a lot closer. You gave me plenty of room, more room than what I thought you would. You know what I'm saying, anyway.
Yeah,
so
I was hoping you'd
it's
slow down.
yeah, well, yeah. Well, he was on fairly
Mm.
worn hards, and I had pretty much brand new softs. So, but I very rarely go aggressive with strategies. But I thought, no, sod it off and go. But yeah, that's what cost me there. That little bit there, but never mind.
Yeah, I know how it is. I did the same strat.
Anything you're wanting to watch this afternoon?
I mean, yeah, very great race from all of you. Congratulations, Clement, on no penalties. Congratulations, Crew, on the win. I know you're looking for a good season next season.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I was quite mixed about the stop and start reset of the season. But, I'm all for reshuffling everything, get everyone where they should be. And I think next season, the Tier 2, I am not expecting anything like what I've done in the last 5 races, 6 races, from myself, because it's going to be so much closer. It's going to be very difficult to see someone going on and dominating Tier 2 next season, I think.
Yeah, not like Tier 1, we don't want to see that.
No, you're right, we don't.
Yeah.
I'll say it. I'll say it. I'm not bothered. I'll say it.
But yeah, I have nothing to add. Great race from all of you, and I hope to see you all next season.
Yeah.
See you next season.
Just so everyone's aware, we'll say this again on Friday night. Next week we're having a week off, so there'll be no Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3 next week, but we may very well do a classic next week. I'm not sure. We'll see how we go tomorrow. But definitely week off, and then we start again the following week for Tier 1 on a week on Monday. So I think that's the 12th of April, I think. So just so everyone's aware. Thank you. Well done, everyone.
Peace.